I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Oh my gosh, oh, it's working. Okay, it's working. Haha. My chat on screen has both YouTube and Twitch messages now. Let's go. I can see all of you. I'm so happy. Oh, it's working. It's working, it's working, it's working. I feel like a mad scientist right now. It's working. I don't know why it wasn't for a little while. Can't stay but have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for coming by, Cole Boy. I appreciate it. Big love. Also, Aqua, thank you so much for resubscribing at tier 3 for 26 months. My dear, hello my dearest and most precious little bee. I missed you so much. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving and a good weekend. Also, you're very cute today as always. Oh my gosh, hello my dear precious Aqua and chat and all of you guys. You are so lovely and cute as always. And that's why if I'm cute at all, it's because I am just a mirror reflecting your cuteness. Also, hi and congrats on debut. Sorry I'm so late to say it. No problem. Thank you so much, Mickey. Thank you. Inanna, hi, good to see you. I'm so happy to see you. No, you, Pengu. No, you, seriously. I was just thinking the other day about how absolutely lucky I feel to have such a wonderful community. Not just me too. Vicky's got a wonderful community. Minto's got a wonderful community. Our whole entire Densetsu community is so wonderful. But thinking about the FeebeeHive specifically, I do feel incredibly blessed. You guys are such sweethearts, and you're so fun to talk to. Like I have a lot of fun. That's why I'm able to yap so much. Is because you guys are so easy for me to open up my heart to. I feel like I fall in love with you more and more every day. Really. Oh, thank you, Inanna! Flower fairies for life. Truly. The combined cuteness of a 40-year-old neckbeard. You know what? 40-year-old neckbeards can have their own charm points too. Maybe that beard on the neck is the charm point. Maybe. Think about it. Everyone's got something cute and unique about them. Oh, thank God. Yeah, maybe. Well, maybe their beard on their neck is not their charm point, but they got something else. They surely got something else. That's why everybody's a little bit unique, because we all have our own charm points. Some people have charm points plural as well. I'm gonna grow a neck beard now. That you might already have another charm point, but you could add to your charm points if you want to add to your charm points by growing out a neck beard. You know, I don't think it's possible for some of us to grow out neck beards. So if it's possible for you, more power. You have a superpower that I don't have. Everyone's special in their own way, right? Multiple charm points in this economy? You know what? Our lives are way too freaking short to not take advantage of the fact that we can have multiple charm points. Collect all the charm points. Live your life. You only live once unless you're a cat and you live 9 times, but then it's only 9 times, you know? What if Phoebe grows a neckbeard? I literally just said I don't have that superpower. I'm not that powerful. Some people are. Aqua, you're so silly. Aww. Thank you. Thank you for clipping. By the way. What about neck flowers? I've got a neck mole. Neck flowers are cool. Phoebe grows a flower neck beard. You know what? I could grow flowers all over me, but isn't that like there's some body horror aspects to that, you know? But you know, if I just don't shave my armpits for a while, maybe I'll grow flowers under there. Your birthday's on Saturday. Have a wonderful Saturday birthday. You know what I want to do? Not the body horror. It reminds me of the new Silent Hill. I need to get back to Silent Hill F. So I had bought the game to play on stream. But then I ended up being like, at the time I was like, you know what? I would like to get back into playing games solely for fun. And I would like to have something to bond with my housemates over. So, I didn't know you played horror games. I love horror games. They're some of my favorites. I'd say that, roguelike, simulation, and horror are some of my big genres. Other than, like, visual novel, but, like, I don't really count visual novels as, like, games as much as I count them as, like... That's what they are, visual novels. Well, I mean, some horror is good, some of it's not good. I just like things with good writing. And horror is a way to... You could have some extremely well-written, like, reflections on humanity and just, like... just us as people through horror. For some people, living every day is the real horror, you know. And so there's a lot of interesting stuff that can be written. Favorite horror movie? I don't know if it's I mean, I guess it's Lovecraftian a little bit. I really like The Lighthouse. I think the one with Robert Pattinson is really good, but I don't really know if I consider that like horror. I mean, it's psychological horror, you know. And also hi Faf. And also how was Thanksgiving, by the way? Yes, I will talk about Thanksgiving. I did in fact show up to Paichi's Thanksgiving party. Y'all are so silly. Yes, I showed up. I made cookies and I showed up to Paichi's Thanksgiving party. I did. You guys. All I had to do to show up to the party was go downstairs. I live with Paichi. She's my roommate. I live with her. When she called me over, she was like, Phoebe, I need you to stand here, hold my potatoes before anyone digs into them, and we're gonna take a picture. I was like, okay. So I stood there and I was like, okay, you're done with the picture, right? Okay, cool, now we can eat, right? So I stood there, I took the picture, and then the next morning, we all got up at like 5 in the morning on Black Friday because we all had different things to do. Paichi and Cactus went to go work their seasonal job on Black Friday. And then like we all had something we were doing at 5 in the morning. And then Paichi comes over to me and is like, Phoebe, this took my tweet left my inner circle. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, first of all, you made a tweet? And she's like, yes. I posted the picture of you holding the potatoes and I was like, okay, and that left your inner circle, how? It has like 5,000 likes on it or something, right? I mean, yes. I'm very, very happy I got to show up to my housemate's Thanksgiving party and that I got to like bring sweets and stuff and it was a wonderful time, but I live with them. I don't... Yes, Phoebe and the potatoes both broke containment. For real, how are the potatoes though? Please review. They were great. They were yummy. They were good. There was so much food. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a little bit of everything. That way I can try everything. But there was so much everything. There were so many different dishes that like I put a quote unquote a little bit of everything on my plate. And it was too much. I could not finish it all. It was a lot. I just focused on desserts. So I brought desserts. There was a delicious charcuterie board with like a special salami on it that was like meatless salami. But it didn't even taste like it was trying to be meat. So it was literally just a fig log. It looked like someone made a little doo-doo. You know? But then like you bite into it and it's just sweet. So, but it was salami? Apparently. We love log TM. Yes, rip fig log. It was a good fig log. It's my first time showing up in your stream. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for you to be here too. I see. How can you... I finished the potatoes. The things I didn't finish were like... Well... I ate a little bit of everything. All hail the log. It was a lot. It was a lot. And then, something else I did was I baked baked cookies for some people that I couldn't be with during the... Actually, I haven't returned home for Thanksgiving in like a few years now. So unfortunately, I couldn't be there for that. But I made cookies for some people that I couldn't be with. And then I also made my friend Ashes. I made her some candied oranges dipped in chocolate, and I mailed that as well for her birthday. And then I mailed another friend some cookies. So hopefully my East Coast friendos got some good food in their tummies as well. I know ashes are beloved, truly. Where is this potato image you speak of? On Paichi Pop's Twitter account. Is mailing cookies biological warfare? It will be in the fact that I'm going to make them die of FOMO. Well, no, the whole point was to prevent them from feeling FOMO. But anyway, I spent the weekend with loved ones. My housemates went out. We got a tree. We got a Christmas tree. Drove out 2 hours to chop a tree in the woods. It was not illegal. It was like a place where you're supposed to chop trees. You're supposed to. We made turkey, apple pies, and my oldest brother bought mac and cheese. His girlfriend cooked us. Ooh, nice. Can't wait to see what Densetsu.EXE has to offer in 2026. Thank you. I smell cookies, but do they contain these nuts? I was asked that. I was actually asked that. They're like, I'm gonna assume that this doesn't have nuts, and then does this have those nuts? And I was like, no, it does not. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you have a nut allergy, there's no nuts in here. Nutsless November. That's what it is, right? Yeah, no nuts November. No nuts. I was like, I can't have. My cookies don't have any nuts because it's no nuts November. My dog is also nutsless, but he's the peanut. The peanut. Oh my gosh, I said there's no. What did you come into? We're talking about Thanksgiving food right now, and how my cookies had no nuts. No nuts November. No nuts. However, you can have as many walnuts and hazelnuts and as many as you want now that it is December. So happy December, you guys. Peanuts are legumes, not nuts. Oh, you're so right. That's nuts. That's nuts, right? Talking about balls. Shut up! No nuts all year. No nuts 2025. And then no nuts 2026. And then no nuts 2027. And the whole rest of your life, no nuts. You know, unless you really love nuts and that's how you want to go out one day, then but please don't die. Please. We're back. We got cut off and then we're back. Oh. We're back? We're back. Oh, good. Good. I think that's enough. You think? Oh, speaking of, how did you enjoy all of the Thanksgiving surprises? Starting, first of all, with the Densetsu MVP's music video premiere. And then with our surprise mini golden cover TV size. And then with my surprise wannabe honeybee music video drop. It was so good. Yeah, I'm really happy that you guys have been enjoying all the surprises that we had in store. You know, I mean, originally the Densetsu MVP's music video was supposed to we were supposed to watch it together during our very first group stream. So debut. And then, so Saturday, last Saturday, it was supposed to, or 2 Saturdays ago now, 2 Saturdays ago, it was supposed to premiere. But then the video was not ready yet. Song is so epic and can't believe you got a well-curated composer. Aneta-san is wonderful. He is absolutely wonderful. But yeah, he was definitely one of my favorite composers from Delta as well, if not my number one. I mean, Rasmus was one of the Delta composers too. Rasmus did some Macross Delta songs as well. So isn't that crazy that 2 of the composers that we've worked with so far on Densetsu stuff have both been Macross Delta composers? Yeah, he was Vicky's friend beforehand. So that was really cool. Rasmus was too. Yeah. Though I knew Rasmus not from Delta. I was a fan of his when he made the song Try Unite. Well, first of all, I was a fan of his work with Platina Jazz. I used to like watch some of the Platina Jazz anime any song like cover videos on YouTube when I was a kid. They did like a Seikon Hiko Platina Jazz cover when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then when I got older, I saw his work on Try Unite. It was the theme song for like an anime called Lagrange. I didn't Rinen no Lagrange or something, and I didn't watch the anime, but I'm a big Nakajima Megumi fan, right? Because she's Ranka's voice. And she sang on it. And he's done so many songs with Megumi since then. He did Try Unite, he did Marble with her, he did a song for one of her solo albums called Submarine. And then she sang on one of his songs too called Ame. So he collaborates a lot with Nakajima Megumi. And so I knew him from his work with her. And then when I was already a really big fan of his, he did some music for Delta. He did like Hear the Universe. He did Hear the Universe. I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a brain fart about what's the other one was called. He did like 2 songs for Delta as well. I know, I forgot that was the Rinen no Lagrange OP because it's such a good song on it, like on its own, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, I got to bond with some other Macross fans over the weekend, and that made me really happy. Yeah, I mean, I never really watched the anime, but I knew the theme songs super duper well. Oh yeah, they also worked on one of the insert songs for Rinen no Lagrange together, both Rasmus and Megumi. Because he did the whole OST for it, I think. But she also provided the vocals for Flower in Green. Flower in Green, isn't that just me? I'm riding a flower in green. So they've done a bunch of songs together. I love his style a lot. He's done so many things. He's done like I think he did music supervision for the newest adaptation, like the remake of Spice and Wolf as well. He did Asterisk Score, if you guys remember that one. Rasmus is fantastic. Aneda-san also fantastic. He did some of my absolute favorites from Delta. Like I think my #1 favorite Delta song is Fukakutei Cosmic Movement, and he did that one. Technically, Megumi got to sing on that one as well because there was an album where Ranka and Cheryl did Walkure covers, and Walkure did Ranka and Cheryl covers. And then he did Koi Halation the War. I think he did Absolute 5, and those are all some of my like big favorites. I think he did the entire like music supervision for the remake of Spice and Wolf. I'm not sure. It said in the credits something like musical supervision, and I'm not really sure if that means he like did composition for it, or if he was like overseeing the entire composition team or whatever. But I have to look into that a little bit. But yeah, Rasmus. So if you guys have listened to my new album at all, if you listened to Bloom Again, then it kind of was a really big deal. So some of my friends from the Macross community who got to watch me grow up as their little Ranka cosplayer, they cried, and they messaged me afterwards, and they were like, "You collabing with Rasmus has been like a big dream come true of ours. Like the only thing that could really like top that is if you collaborated with Yoko Kanno, or the composer for Macross Frontier. If you collaborated with her, then that would be like the only thing that could possibly like make us cry even harder than we already have. So I'm really happy I was able to make my like aunties and uncles in the Macross community and big brothers and big sisters in the Macross community proud. Because that's where a lot of people in the convention community got to know me first. Was ever since I was a little kid, like ever since I was in elementary school, I've just been that Ranka cosplayer that they would see around and see me perform Ranka songs at conventions and stuff. And so they've got to see me grow up and pretty much become like the Macross idols that I've always admired. There's still so much of like there's so many more higher, bigger, shinier dreams that I want to work hard towards, and I want to make everybody. I want to make you guys prouder and prouder and prouder and prouder. But yeah, it's like I had so many big brothers and big sisters and aunties and uncles and adopted moms and dads from the Macross community in particular who have just been watching over me all this time, and so I'm happy some of them still look at what I'm doing right now and can look onto it with pride, you know. Hello Phoebe. Hello General. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. I really did. I got started a lot earlier as an anime fan than a lot of people I know because my parents were the OG anime fans. So I've been doing this since I was in the womb. I was like being taken to San Diego Comic-Con and stuff when I was still in my mom's belly. And someone on Twitter made some kind of joke about how I was made in a lab for this. Like, I kind of was. Like just a little bit. But it's never felt like forced or anything. They never expected me to grow up and do the things that I'm doing. And in fact, they didn't want me to. They wanted me to... They were... At some point, my parents were like, ugh, maybe we should have never introduced you to anime and video games. Because look, now you're trying to chase these, like, silly dreams of being an idol. These silly dreams of doing music. These silly dreams of doing, like, Japan-related things. And it's our fault that we introduced it to you in the first place. But, you know, I was very stubborn about it. And I left home. And I got a bunch of... I took myself to school and I got a bunch of jobs so that I could get training and stuff. And I just really pushed through. And now I think that they really do... I think they know now. They've accepted that this is not anything I'm giving up anytime soon. And it really is something that I love and something that I have potential for. I like to think, you know. You're right, grown in a greenhouse is a better way of putting it. They respect it now. At the very least, when I go home for, like, Christmas... Because that's pretty much the only time that I am able to go home is, like, for Christmas. Then, at the very least, my... Because I'm the eldest cousin, too. So all my younger cousins and my sisters are always think... And some of my aunts and uncles think that what I do is really, really cool. And they cheer me on because I've never changed my social media. I've been using the same socials my entire life. I've never hidden who I am. I've never hidden what I do from my family or from the people in my hometown or from the people I'm going to school with or my coworkers. And they all know. They've always known. Even like my students when I did tutoring and stuff, they all knew. They all knew about this. And they think it's cool. And maybe I'm still in the process of convincing my parents that it's cool. Well, I think they've started to take it more seriously now, but cause they did pop in for my debut a few weeks ago. That made me happy. They were there. I saw them in the chat. They were there. It may be a lifetime process, but I love what I do so much. I cannot give it up. But I love the people in my life so much that I just want to share everything. I want to share the things that make me happy with everybody that I care about, including them. No matter how, like, they think that I should be a doctor right now or something, you know. Used to tutor in what subjects? So I was while I was in college, I was also tutoring other college students for their writing. Especially like ESL. People, like, I got like a tutoring certification for teaching writing in English to ESL students. And I also, like, did college counseling for 6th through 12th graders. And I taught English, like, reading and writing classes. Oh, a raid! Kawuhio! Hiyori-chan! I love you! Welcome in, you guys, to the FeebeeHive. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Phoebe, your 2.5D fairytale idol, singer-songwriter, and voice actor. I'm from Densetsu.EXE, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. How was your stream? I love Hiyori so much with all of my heart. Hiyori is been a very long time friend of mine since before we were doing the things that we are doing today. She is my senpai, actually. I love you. I love you. Please go give her lots of love. How was your stream though? What were you up to? We're yapping right now. We're yapping about all kinds of things. And then later in the stream, I'm going to continue my if you guys don't mind, especially those of you guys that are new here, we can be senpais to each other in different ways. In different ways. To honest to God, I forget how much of our history we've shared or not shared publicly. So I'm gonna just like, because I don't remember what was shared and not shared, I will leave it at that. But I respect you and look up to you a lot. Even though I'm your senpai and I'm your idol senpai, and you're my other things senpai. And I love you with all my heart. You're playing Nikke. Ah! See, I play Infinity Nikki, and then all my friends play Nikke. And I'm like, you know, same difference, even though totally different. Totally different games. Yeah, we're yapping a lot, and then I'm gonna finally do a month later part 2 of my birthday message reading stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It took me this long to find an opportunity to do it, but I've been so excited to read your guys' messages. I've been so excited. I've been wanting to peek, but I told myself, no, you cannot peek. You can't. You have to save it for stream. You must save it for stream. It's been a lot. It has been a lot, and I still have a lot going on up until AWA. So when I do Anime Week in Atlanta, and when Anime Week in Atlanta, the weekend is over, then I get to go home. I'm gonna fly straight out from AWA to back home for the holidays to see my family for the first time in like... Well, I got to see my sisters for US Idol Fest, which was nice. I was so happy that like they and some of my childhood friends came and surprised me at USIF. Other than that, though, I don't think I've seen my parents and my family since like maybe I don't know, like New Year's. I don't remember. It's been a very long time because I was gonna maybe see them for my sister's birthday over the summer. I ended up like having to make a really hard choice, and I went to Japan for the Macross Frontier Final Live instead. So I don't think I've seen my family since like almost a year ago. I'm excited to see them. And then so that means Christmas is gonna be my very first time in a long time having a like proper break. Can't wait to hear all about Ayla from you and my oomfies. It's so stacked. I'm really excited. I know there's a lot going on that weekend for different people. Like Holiday Matsuri has a lot going on, and so it has been a bit of a rivalry between like people going to Eiwa and people going to Holiday Matsuri. It is a hard split. On top of that, Mint is over at Holiday Matsuri. Mint's over at Holiday Matsuri. Iron Mouse is over at Holiday Matsuri. So many people. Beasties, Holiday Matsuri. And I'm over at Anime Week in Atlanta, and I've always wanted to. I've always dreamt of being part of their Starlight Idol Festival. Getting to go see Atlanta, especially after I did virtually Phantom Thief's Revenge. Last year I was like, I want to be in Atlanta. And I have some precious friends and mods that like live in Atlanta, so I've been wanting to go and see them. It's just like a lot of like more than half the people that I was looking forward to seeing over the weekend are gonna be a few states away for Holiday Matsuri instead. So it's just incredibly unfortunate that they're both the same weekend. It's just incredibly unfortunate. But yeah. Been with your family all your life, so you see your parents regularly, and that's totally fine. That is totally fine too. Some people will just live with their parents their whole life, and that's not uncommon because there are lots of cultures out there where you do live with and take care of your family forever. It's just like, I guess for me, I knew I had to leave home. I spent so much of my childhood very sheltered, but I was aware of it, you know. And so I knew that in order for me to like grow up, I had to leave. And also, in order for me to pursue anything that in order to make any decisions of my own, I had to leave. Both of my sisters are staying home, have always stayed home. But like, I left right away. I left as soon as I could. And it's been hard. It's been hard being like more or less like on your own for a long time. But you know, it just be like that. What state do I live in? I'm in California. I'm in California. Pretty much, not pretty much, all my life I've lived in California. There are a few other places that I've considered living. Maybe Japan. There was a point where I was thinking of living in Japan. And I mean, that's still a possibility one day, maybe. I was also thinking about the East Coast. Cause to be honest, like a lot of my like performances and shows and stuff do happen on the East Coast. I feel like I'm flying over there like constantly. And I do have a lot of friends there too. But I have so many friends and loved ones over here in California. I have so many over there on the East Coast too. It's just I wouldn't know where to go. I just wish I could like buy a village or something and house all of my favorite people in one place. And then we wouldn't have to be apart from each other. But it don't be like that. It don't be like that. You want to study for the N2? I'd like to, but I feel like I should study for the N3 first. What would you call the village? Maybe Whimsyland. Whimsyland. And then we could have Whimsyland as our anthem. And we could have the Whimsyland flag that Pata made. Well, maybe not with my face on it. Like, take my face off, please. And then we could have the Whimsyland flag minus my face as our like little village flag. Possibly. Oh, I don't know about that, Serena. I just really love people. And I love so many people, and I love so many things, and I love so many places. And I love a lot of things. I have so much love. I wish I could just share the love with everybody. I mean, I guess that's why I'm here. I guess that's literally why I'm doing what I do. One of my... Oh, are we back? Are we back? How peculiar. That's so weird. Okay, we're back? So strange. Why is it doing this all of a sudden? Rather it keeps dying. Hold on, I'm messaging my housemate group chat. Were you guys having internet issues too? Alright. Well, it's like I'm on Ethernet. I got hit with a YouTube age verification unrefreshed. That's so weird. It's so weird. We're speedrunning reincarnation. I guess so. Is it only? Yeah, was it only YouTube? No, I don't think it's only YouTube. I think it was Twitch too, maybe, possibly. I think it's my house. No, I don't really know. I was honestly really worried about having connection issues during debut, but luckily that did not happen. He was here too. I see. I love that I can see both of you guys in the chat. I'm glad. Thank goodness. Someone started up Netflix and ate the bandwidth. It's so strange. It should be okay because we're etherneted in, but ads were loading fine. Hello, Katase. Welcome in. It's not you, I think. No, it is me, because I can literally see in my OBS the color of the bars at the bottom of the screen. But yes, of course the ads were loading. Of course. God forbid internet issues on debut. That'd be horrible. But those things do happen every now and then. They do happen. I had a lot of delicious food over the weekend. I got to spend some time with the people that I love the most. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful. So thank you guys so much for understanding why I like couldn't stream because there was a lot going on at my house. But I did make sure to have some surprises for you guys. So yeah, I've been looping Densetsu MVPs for days now. Though I've been looping it before the MV even came out, but now I can loop the MV. Now I can loop the MV. But Thanksgiving was fine. I didn't get to go back home and see my family, but I did get to spend some time with friends and loved ones over the weekend. And we went and got a Christmas tree, and we have to decorate it still. How are you today? I'm fine. How are you? I'm glad you guys like Golden as well. Been cooking up some other covers too. Dude, the Golden lyrics fit us super well, don't they? So well. Yeah, so we're also cooking up some other short covers, so please look forward to those as well. Look forward to those. Happy you were in my top 5 for Twitch recap. It's crazy how we're already at the final month of the year. Yeah, isn't that crazy? You covered Golden? Yep! That one was going around on Twitter and on YouTube Shorts for a while. Never heard Golden before, but you were all so pretty singing it. Thank you! It is from K-pop Demon Hunters. I was so shocked to learn that wasn't your original song because the lyrics fit so well. I didn't think that I could hit those high notes in Golden. I'm gonna be real that like when we made the splits and stuff. I mean, cause I've told you guys this before. The way that we split harmonies for Densetsu is always that Vicky takes the low harms, Mint takes the mid harms, and I take the high harms. So I had to do the melody for a lot of Golden, and it goes high, and I was worried. I was like, I can't belt like a K-pop star can. But apparently I pulled it off. I mean, I love harmonizing with the girls so much. I love harmonizing with them. Surprise only was a short instead of... Well, we haven't really had the time. Like, to be honest, I don't even know how we, like, fit in recording Golden in our schedule. But yeah, like, instead of doing, like, a full cover, we did a short cover of it, and then there are 2 other short covers that were put together, too. Yeah, it goes really high. It goes really, really high. I've shortened my stack of 2 watch by 80%, I think. Cause did you just like binge watch a whole bunch of movies or something? Ooh, I don't know how many like movie watchers we've got in here, but there are some movies that I'm very excited for that have been coming out. So, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, I really want to watch. Also, are the covers on YouTube? Yep, they're on YouTube in shorts. So Frankenstein I've been wanting to watch so bad. I heard that we're getting another Glass Onion / Knives Out movie this month apparently. Yeah, I'm so excited for Frankenstein. Del Toro, you haven't seen Del Toro's Pinocchio? Okay, we did a watch party of it when it came out. We did a watch party of it in the Discord. I think Pori hosted it that time. We all cried. Maybe we can do another Del Toro movie watch party series in the Discord. Yeah, Knives Out is in a few weeks. I'm so excited! I love the Knives Out series. I love Del Toro movies, so I'm excited for those 2. To be honest, like, I actually really liked Zootopia 1. So, like, I do want to watch Zootopia 2. Bad Guys 2 is out, and I liked Bad Guys 1, so I wanted to watch that. His best work is still Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth was my favorite movie of all time for a lot of my life. I actually watched it with my parents when I was really little. It gave me nightmares. But it was still one of my favorite movies. I think it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. it's because of the body horror and stuff and the violence and all that I haven't done a watch party of Pan's Labyrinth yet, but I really want to because it was one of my favorites. It is still one of my favorites, but I still think my #1 favorite movie of all time is Everything Everywhere All at Once now. Other than that, I really, really like Bong Joon-ho movies too. So like, you know, Parasite is one of my favorite movies of all time. Mickey 17's up there, Okja. I need to watch Snowpiercer still. I need to watch Snowpiercer. Sorry, I know you mean Everything Everywhere All at Once, but every time I see that, Also, hi Solemn, good to see you. Yeah, such good movies, such good movies. I watched an older movie recently with a friend that I really enjoyed as well. Like, as somebody who used to like do teaching things, I watched the Ron Clark story. That was real good. What else have I been looking forward to movie-wise? Well, of course, I'm looking forward to the next Madoka movie as well, whenever that comes out. But I'm a big... Did you know that Everything Everywhere All at Once is a type of nihilism? It's an acceptance of a lack of objective truth. That's definitely Godzilla. Oh, sorry, real quick, Godzilla. Can I just say, Hideaki Anno's like Shin series is so good. Shin Godzilla, fantastic. Shin Ultraman, oh my god. Just like... I need Shin Evangelion. Shin Godzilla is my favorite Godzilla movie. It's also my favorite Godzilla movie too. Yes, Walpurgis Nacht Rising! Let's go! Ravenous is the greatest horror comedy movie of all time. Ravenous movie. 1999 horror comedy. Is it a cannibalism one? Oh, it's a cannibalism. I've been really wanting to watch Shin Godzilla. It is really good. We share names with the directors of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Oh, you do? Okay, you're a distant cousin, or Shin Ultraman made me cry because he loves humanity so much, right? Shin... Oh. It's just... Oh, have you guys also seen Shin Kamen Rider? That was really good too. It was so good. So good, so good, so good. What else was he gonna make? Was he gonna make a Shin Evangelion? Okay, hold on. So like they are by Hideaki Anno, who did Evangelion. Yeah, it's just been Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, Shin Kamen Rider so far. Shin Evangelion is 3.0 plus 1.0. Oh! Okay, well, like, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense then, that makes sense. Then I guess I've seen the entire Shin series. Let's see, what else is he planning on making? Is he gonna make anything else? He has intentionally left the door open for a Shin Kamen Rider sequel. So possibly there. I love Shin Super Sentai, but he's not that attached to it. Yeah. I feel very fortunate that we got this series at all. It's excellent. Absolutely excellent. I'd like... Let's see. I did hear that Shin Super Sentai... Or sorry, not... I did hear that Super Sentai just died. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh my god, though, but what would a Shin Precure be like? I wonder what Shin Precure would be like. Maybe basically Madoka. I don't know. I think the actress controversy was like part of the downfall. Part of it. But not like the driving factor. If I recall correctly. Shin Precure. I wasn't a big fan of Shin Godzilla. As a lifelong fan of Godzilla, it's one of my least favorite Godzilla movies. Godzilla Minus One, however. Okay, Godzilla Minus One was... Oh, it made me cry! It made me cry! Oh, that's like... Hold on, let me write this down. I've been, like... trying to, like, remember movies to, like... to show to friends. If there's ever a day when they're like, oh, I just want to watch a movie right now. Imagine Shin Symphogear. That'd be kind of crazy. I mean, Shin Macross at that point, you know. Godzilla Minus One. There's a specific friend that I think I would like to show Godzilla Minus One to. Godzilla Minus One. One of the random games that me and one of my sisters would play when we were little was our dad had a GameCube copy of Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. So we would like just put that in, but instead of fighting each other in Godzilla, we would just like play as our favorite Godzilla monsters and like walk around the city together, basically playing house and role playing. My sister Fafu really likes King Ghidorah. That's her favorite. I like Mothra, but you couldn't play as Mothra in Destroy All Monsters, I don't think. I think she was just like a summon. I mean, it's the same way that we honestly, when we were little, we would put our copy of Smash Bros. Melee into the GameCube sometimes just to play house and to take pictures with each other. Like, yes, when our friends would come over, we would play, like, Okay. Well, we're trying this. I tried unplugging the Ethernet from a different computer in the house as well. And I'm trying a couple of different things. So we will see if this works. If not, I'll do more troubleshooting later. But for now, I'm happy to be back. Yippee! We ended up yapping about movies. I have so many I love movies. I think I love movies more than I realized that I loved movies. Because I guess that's something that I've always done with my family. Is like, some families have different traditions. For some families, they like go on like fishing trips or whatever, or they like go travel places. My family never like really traveled. We didn't really have the money to go anywhere. We didn't do very much. We didn't even like, in terms of going out to eat, we would just get like fast food quite a bit, but we didn't like go out to like eat places or anything. So like what we did instead to bond with each other was we like watched stuff. So like obviously we watched a lot of anime. We watched a lot of anime together. Oh, there's raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Hold on, let me pull up. Where's my notifications? Jun jun. Oh, Belfua, thank you so much. Belle, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? Welcome into the FeebeeHive. Happy to see you. I either feel free to hang out with us in here and just have a nice cozy time, or go and get some rest if you'd like to. Hello. It was good. I'm so glad that it was good. We've been trying to troubleshoot some internet issues, but we're yapping now. So yeah, and then we watched a lot of anime together, and we also watched a lot of movies. Like during dinner, they would always like put on some movie, and that's why I was forced to watch some things that ended up giving me nightmares for the rest of my life. Like, we'd be sitting at the dinner table. Mom and Dad would put some horror movie on because they love horror. But you can't leave the dinner table till you're done with dinner. But you can't eat dinner without the dinner table facing like the TV. So you pretty much have no choice but to like try and block it out. But you know, like kids and their like attention deficits and stuff like that. I couldn't not look at the TV. I couldn't not perceive like the screams and the terrifying noises that were happening right in front of me. So yeah, I had to eat my... I'm like sitting here eating my IKEA meatballs or whatever it was, crying over a horror movie. At the same time, crying into my meatballs. In front of my salad? In front of my salad? They did it to make you stronger, surely. To be honest though, even though you would think that I'm like the biggest fraidy cat, I am quite jumpy. But like despite that, the person who always is brave enough to have the controller during... I guess we're back. The real horror movie was the ISP issues. All along. おかえりなさい。思い出に泣きたいとき、会いたいとき、そばにいるよ。おかえりなさい。私たちがBut yeah. It's not YouTube, it's my house. There's something wrong with the internet here. Of course. Of course. To be completely honest, I'm gonna probably have to fully replace my computer in the next few weeks. I'm gonna have to fully replace my computer, and I'm also gonna have to figure out these internet issues. You were saying about holding the controller? I don't even remember anymore. Yeah. There's a there's something else that I haven't really been talking to you guys about, but for certain reasons I might have to like fully replace my computer over the next few weeks. Yeah, well, to be honest, I've been I know it's a really bad time to get a new PC too. It's not a good time to buy RAM. It is not. Save the RAM at least. Yeah. It's a very bad time. I've been just a little bit like there's been so many wonderful things happening recently. Maybe it's all balanced out by the fact that some extremely cursed and extremely unlucky stuff has been happening. Off screen, or rather like behind the scenes lately to me, to specifically me. So I may have to yeah. Can you save some parts? Potentially. Yeah, I've just been getting super duper unlucky about certain things recently, but we will push through as we always have. We persist. I believe in the indomitable fairy spirit, the ebb and flow of life indeed. Well, to be honest, this entire year has been chock full of unlucky things happening to me. Some of which I've shared a few of the things on stream in the past. We've been hanging in there. I mean, there was some stuff earlier this year about my grandma with cancer, right? She's still pushing through. She's still pushing through. So like we're all persisting. We're all persisting. And for me, I've been persisting through a lot of things that I've not been able to like. Oh, I could talk about it on stream, I guess. I just feel really bad. I feel really bad bringing like any kind of bringing like my own baggage to stream, so I don't talk about it too much. But just know that even though I'm going through a lot of stuff behind the scenes, I am pushing through my very, very best that I can. And we're having a good time here lately. We've been having a really, really good time hanging out with each other here. And I know there's a lot of you guys that may be going through tough times as well. But I am here for you. I'm here for you, and I'm so proud of you for pushing through. And we're gonna get through the year. And while New Year's may not mean a completely clean new slate for everybody, I think it's nice for us to have these checkpoints in our life where we can stop and be like, look how far I've come, look how long I've survived, look how much I've accomplished, and look how much potential there is for the future, you know? So even though the start of a new year really is just a number in some ways, I think it's also a good opportunity to take a nice deep breath and be really proud of ourselves. And I'm at the very least proud of you, even if you don't feel proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you surviving. That's like, I know that sounds like the very bare minimum, but that's really, really hard sometimes. That's really, really hard sometimes. Yes, you. Yes, you. I'm sorry to hear about your mother, though, Whale Crazy. I'm sorry about that. I remember the days of the classic internet checkpoints on Taya777 music remixes. I don't think I know what that is. But you know what? Every now and then we need nice checkpoints in our life. Despite the V-Shoujo stuff, you have been persevering too. Yes. We persevere, we push through. And cause the longer that we do, the more opportunities we'll have for serendipitous, wonderful things that are totally unexpected to come into our lives, right? I also thank you for supporting my new favorite idol group too. I'm part of Densetsu, but I also am a fan of Densetsu and the people in Densetsu, and I love them so much, you know? So I also consider myself an Obaka and also a Wispunt. We don't have a name yet, right? We're not Ibus anymore, and we're not Wisps. We're just Wispunts right now. But I'm a big fan too. Let's see, it's just a number, but it's also a chance for new opportunities. Good quote, stealing that one. Steal it! Steal it! Write it down, dude! Write it down. Put it somewhere where you can look at it and remind yourself sometimes. Fanbase formerly known as WIS, or the FFKAW. The FCAW. April being the season of new anime, it's also a nice checkpoint. Spring is the start of the school year for Japanese students, so I can see why it's the start of. It's like a symbol of new beginnings in a lot of ways, right? Yes, the FCAW. If Phoebe alone came all this way, imagine Phoebe plus friends, right? Right? So I'm really excited for everything we're gonna do in 2026 and 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, and into the future. You know? It's gonna be really nice, really exciting. I need to get back into anime and cartoons. School has me so busy. You know, I feel that. I am like behind on so many shows. Lately, all I've had the time to watch from week to week is Smiling Friends. Any Smiling Friends fans in here? I'll Phoebe for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I'll be in the retirement home. Everyone, shush! Phoebe, new song! Well, I plan on being your blooming flower idol forever. You know, until the turn of the seasons, until the seasons have turned a few too many times for me, you know? I plan on just being your flower blooming forever and ever and ever. So who knows? Maybe I will still be... We'll be like releasing music by the time some of you guys are in the retirement homes, you know? Dude, how did you even get in here? This is a private event. Oh my gosh. That was such a good episode. It was such a good episode, the Glep episode. I will say, my favorite character is Alan, though. My favorite character is Alan. I remember that one Smiling Friends ref to an infamous personality. They make so many references, so I can't possibly know which one specifically you're talking about. I've been a big fan of this season, waiting for a friend to watch last episode. Oh, it's been such a good season. I mean, I loved the previous seasons too, but this one is just so consistently good. Video games are your therapy. It keeps you from going crazy. What are some of your favorite video games you like to play to calm yourself down? As much as I've had a negative history with League of Legends myself, and I like avoid playing it myself. I do have a friend who legitimately like sees League of Legends as his way of like relaxing and his way of you know, just like letting off steam. And for that, I can't even bag on him for playing League of Legends if that is his way of you know, letting stress go. He is extremely like working hard all the time and is very stressed constantly. So maybe that is a good way for him to let off that steam. Maybe. Respectfully, your friend needs help. Respectfully, I have told him that before. Respectfully, I have told him that before. But you know, anyone who lets go of stress by playing League of Legends scares me. Well, you know, like me and the rest of his friends can just do our best to be there for him. You know, take him to touch grass sometimes. Sorry, officer, I was playing League of Legends. Alright, I've heard enough Deadly Force authorized. I never played League of Legends, but Arcane was so good that I kind of want to try it, if nothing else, to see the characters again. Well, I do hear that there's like some good like lore for like the like at least the universe and all that. You know, because I did hear good things about like Arcane. My New Year's resolution is to record myself and upload a fantasy life. You can do it! You can do it, Mario! You can do it! I believe in you! Don't get into League because of Arcane. I mean, whatever makes you guys happy, I suppose. I personally was traumatized by League of Legends, but I think it was the person who was trying to teach me and the people that I was playing with at the time that made it so bad. But if you have a good group of like just friends that you can play with, maybe you just play bot games and stuff, then like perhaps the gameplay can actually be fun, depending on who you're playing with or not playing with, you know? Yeah, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Yeah, friendly ARAM is... Oh, are we back now? Are we back? The League talk was too much, but right? That must be it. Cursed by playing League. I don't want to like, I don't want to just like end. Modotte kita, yeah. For now, I guess. How many times are we back? It's so Jover. We're so back. It's so Jover. We're so back. You know what? I think that this is just symbolic of life. I think this entire stream has been a polemic about the ups and downs, the ebb and flow of life. If you say ISP 3 times in the mirror, the internet will come back. Oh my gosh, you're so right. And I have to turn around. I have to turn around 3 times too, right? And the bathroom has to be dark. It has to be pitch black. And I have to go ISP, ISP, ISP in the mirror. Is it Squonk? Does he keep pulling the plug? I don't know. That's a very good question. It could very well be Squonk. Potentially. I think it's important that no matter how many times Phoebe or her internet are knocked down, she always comes back. Isn't that... Is Epic Games running in the background and causing issues? No, I don't... I honest to God don't know what's wrong. I honest to God don't know what's wrong, because nothing should be... There is no reason for the internet to be doing what it's doing right now. There's like actually no reason for it to be doing that. So, I guess we just ball and we try to see if it continues. If it continues a few too many more times, then maybe I will end stream. But for now, I'd like to maybe blame this on League of Legends. I'm blaming this on League of Legends. Could be ISP throttling, maybe. Yeah, we ball. And I'll probably just do some extra troubleshooting tonight and see what's wrong with it. I'd never say the L word again on this stream. Yeah, let's make it a banned term. Mods, make it a banned term. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, it has. I don't think our weather gets bad enough here, though it has been ultra cold the past few days. This room in your avatar is so cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Literally, words cannot describe how beautiful this is. I'm happy you think so. I feel so in my element right now too. I feel so incredibly in my element. It's been 0 Celsius here for a few weeks now. Is it snowing? Gosh, I don't know if my body is going to be ready for experiencing East Coast cold. I don't know if my body's going to be ready for experiencing it in a few weeks for Anime Week in Atlanta. And then for MagFest. MagFest earlier this year was the coldest conditions I have ever been in my entire life. And I think Paichi and I were just not ready. We were not ready. Like, I tried to use heat tech. I tried to bundle up. I tried to wear many layers. But I still felt like... there were like little needles going through me. Atlanta doesn't get crazy cold. Maybe Atlanta I don't have to worry about as much. However, the harbor for MagFest might be pretty bad. Ready to freeze? Oh no. Oh no. All wind, I guess. I guess so. I kind of hope that it snows though. I would like to experience a romantic snowfall. I know there's a big Ferris wheel at MagFest as well. By the harbor. Imagine being on a Ferris wheel and then you get to the top and it starts snowing. Oh, so romantic. So romantic. The thing is, I've never really up until I hadn't really seen snow at all my entire life until Mag earlier this year. And it was like dirty snow on the side of the road at the airport, you know? I have only ever seen snow for the first time this year. It was crazy. Though I did go into New York for a few days after MagFest for the very first time. And I got to hang out with Caternal, who's in the chat right now, a little bit. And I got to see my very, very, very first snowfall. At that time, it was so wonderful. Oh, I was so excited. Still haven't been to New York yourself yet. To be honest, it was so cold and I was so scared of going out by myself that I kind of just stayed indoors most of the days. You see the Big Apple? Maybe from afar. To be honest, I didn't go and I didn't really look at New York. But next time I'm in New York, I will take a more of a look around. Sounds like the typical California experience. Yeah. We don't know, unless you can go into the mountains, like Big Bear and stuff, to see snow, but I've never been. So this year was my very, very, very first time seeing the snow. I want to visit the spots from Love Live movie if I ever go to New York. Yeah! Like the stairs! The angelic angel place and all of that. Yeah, I've never touched snow. I've only seen it from far. I got to feel it drop onto my face and onto my hands, and it was so wonderful. I wanted to eat it more. New York City was cool, but a lot of streets smelled like trash. I am not going to deny that. I will say, New York is the stinkiest city that I've ever been in. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been to too many cities in my life. I've only really had the opportunity to travel at all because of work stuff. But New York is the stinkiest city I've ever been in, up until this point. Who knows, maybe I will be to a stinkier city one day. At least I want to try and be your sunshine, at least Titan. Apparently Paris smells pretty bad. But then I bet you could walk by a restaurant that also smells very, very good. Very nice of Love Live to specify that the angel was angelic. Right? Also, thank you so much for the Ko-fi Dona Raven Wisp Momo. Thank you so much. I need to add my my Ko-fi notifications back onto my overlays. What I did actually was I made a completely new scene collection. ISP. Did it work? ISP. Did it work? Did it work? ISP. Did it work? Did it work? ISP. Wait, it kind of worked. I had to do it 3 times, so technically 9 times. We went ISP. I kind of wonder... Maybe... Should I just end? Should I just end? Yeah. So I think maybe what I should do is... I feel really bad about this. And on top of this, this is like a stream that I've been like... pushing off. Or like not pushing off, but I've been like waiting for an opportunity to do this stream for like the past month. So I feel really bad, but maybe it's better if I just end for today. Today's just a little bit unlucky. Phoebe just has a few unlucky things that have been happening today in particular, or the past few days in particular. Would you be okay doing a recorded video? What do you mean? What do you want me to record? What would I say? Oh, you mean of the message reading? Oh, but I want people to be able to like talk to me about their messages in real time if they want to. Yeah, we'll get to do the stream soon, I guess so. Yeah, I'm just gonna end here then for now. And maybe go do some other work, because there is a bunch of other like recording work and rehearsing and stuff that I could be doing right now. But thank you for the 10 bits, John. I appreciate it. Don't worry, Phoebe. If it makes you feel better, we all still love you and we're happy to continue support you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Let's just blame League of Legends for now, and I will try to do some extra troubleshooting. I mean, I already have been during the stream, but wow, I was yapping for an hour and a half. That's crazy. I didn't even get to do the messages yet. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't know why, but we will figure it out. We'll figure it out. Do you stream every week? I do. I have a stream schedule, actually. If you go to my Twitter, or if you go to my Discord channel, or my Discord server, or if you go to the community tab, I always put my schedules up every week. And I haven't finished putting up all the waiting rooms for this week yet, but you can see my full schedule at the very least. I'm glad that I'm glad we got to yap a little bit though. I miss you so much. I really missed you guys. So we will yap together more later. For now, I will try to figure out what was wrong, and I'll get some other work done. But in the meantime, go stream Densetsu MVPs. Stream my album, please, as well. Oh yeah. Remember that we have this contest going on. We have the remix and fan art contest with prizes. You guys want prizes. And that's going on until the end of this month. Until the very end of this month. So, yeah, go stream Rebloom. Prizes. Stream Rebloom. And give it lots of love. Thank you, guys. I suppose I will end here. Well, then, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some katamari. Hopefully. If I can figure out this internet stuff. But I love you all. Have a happy rest of your day. Phoebes forever, Densetsu forever. MVP forever. I'd love to do an orchestral arrangement depending on the time. If you would like to. I figured out the BPM too. I might repost it with the BPM because I'm like, oh, I did not provide the BPM to people. But thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. And talk to you later. Oh yeah, Sylvie!